as a trousseau, not a tackling dummy.
Is everything all right?
Yeah, it's just that I'm gonna wear this dress once, Charlie. I don't want to look like a relief map of the Himalayas.
It's okay, baby.
Okay.
Get it pressed. Okay?
It's beautiful, Charlie. Oh. I want this wedding to be perfect. Oh, tell me everything's gonna be perfect, Charlie. What's this?
It's just something the lawyers want you to sign. It's nothing, really.
Well, what does it mean?
My brother's wife signed them before they got married. It's a prenuptial agreement that separates our assets.
I don't have any assets, Charlie.
Well, then there's nothing to worry about, right? Well, let's just forget about it, okay? Pretend I never said anything.
I thought you trusted me, Charlie.
I do. I love you, Connie. Believe me, this wasn't my idea.
What do you mean this wasn't your idea?
It's my dad.
Your dad.
It's a business thing, Connie. It's nothing personal.
Of course it's personal, Charlie. You hurt me, and it wasn't even over something that you cared about.
I'll tell him that you're not going to do it, okay? That I don't want you to. As soon as he gets here, I'll tell him.
It's too late. You wilt at the sight of the nearest backbone, Charlie. And I can't respect that. And I can't marry someone I can't respect. I'll send for my bags. San Pietro Village.
Bartender.
Yes, sir.
Come here. Why don't women understand anything?
I think it's a hormonal deal, sir.
Oh? Thank you.
Can I get you anything else?
No. I'm ready. Connie, you can't marry someone that you can't respect. Well, I can't live with somebody that I can't respect.
So you don't believe in ghosts, do you? Then you never met Blackjack Savage. This Blackjack, he was a pirate. Killed 100 men before they stretched his old neck. Heading straightway for hell he is, unless he saves the lives of 100 living men. There's a modern-day pirate, too, name of Barry Tarberry, the richest man in New York. And for his lifetime of evildoing, he's hellbound himself, unless he joins up with old Blackjack, that is, saving all those lives. And they'll save every last one of them, the 100 lives of Blackjack Savage. uncanny. It's as if you know every card I have in my hand.
That's 35 more points, Logan.
Oh.
Come on, Charlie. Show some backbone.
You know, methinks we've got the world's most depressed trick shot artist out there. All clear.
He's coming through. Now, you're lucky you passed out. You had 3 shots left. You might have actually hit yourself with one of them.
Oh, lucky. Ha!
Come on, pal, you don't really want to kill yourself. Nothing could be that bad. I know, I bought Xerox at 62 7/8.
Oh, money doesn't mean anything to me.
Well, no wonder you're depressed.
That can only be one thing.
Women.
Electrolytes. Here, drink this.
What is this?
Depression is a chemical condition brought on by the depletion of niacin and electrolyte levels due to stress. Here you go.
What do you think?
Nothing's ever this easy.
Come on, Jack, let's not look a gift horse in the mouth here.
Well, I'd have to get a ruling from Larry first.
Well, I don't see how we can disallow it. The guy was going to kill himself and we intervened. Now, where does it say that everyone we save has to be tied to a railroad track or on some mob hit list?
Maybe you're right.
Of course I am. Sometimes you just get lucky and fall into a low-risk, high-yield proposition. Go find Larry. Tell him to pencil this one in on the left side of the book.
Let go! I'll get you! Let go! Frank! I'll kill you! Thanks!
Get a grip, fella, and don't just forget about trying to kill yourself.
I think he was trying to kill me!
Guys are trying to poison me!
I may have been a tad liberal with the autumn crocus extract.
I'll kill myself my own way, thank you.
We're concerned about you. What did you say your name was again?
Charlie.
Charlie, we're concerned about you, Charlie. We hear a cry for help and we must respond. No man is an island. Every man's death diminishes me because I am involved in all mankind. Do you know that poem, Charlie?
Not a fan.
It's from a Gary Cooper movie. You should see it. So, you want to tell me about it?
And then another time, I found a letter from an old boyfriend of hers. She was using it for a bookmark. I demanded that she throw it out, and she tells me I'm being bossy, acting macho. Now she walks out on me saying that I don't have any backbone. Is that consistent? Tell me, because I want to know.
Charlie, it's like I told you, 2 hours ago. Women aren't consistent. That's why it's our responsibility as men to be as stable as possible. We can't go flying off the handle every time fate throws us a little change up.
You're right. I've been letting my tail wag Charlie for too long. From now on, I stand my ground. If she comes back, fine. If not, that's fine, too.
I'm proud of you, Charlie. Now, what do you say I take you back to your hotel?
Okay. That'd be really good.
Jack! Jack!
Jack! Hands by the halyards! Stand by to reef!
Oh, what's up? I'm taking him back. Tally it up with Larry. Are you sure? Okay.
Really appreciate what you've done for me, Mr. Tarberry.
It's Barry. No mention.
I mean, for the first time in a long time, I feel like I'm able to stand on my own 2 feet, you know? Independent. Confident.
Tell me, is there life after love? Is there life after
I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
Is
Sure?
there life after love? What can I do? Oh, is there
never coming back.
Is there life?
Whoa!
Somebody put me out of my misery.
Charlie, you goofball, get back here. What happened to Mr. Stand on my own 2 feet, independent, confident?
It's no use. I'm just a pitiful excuse for a man.
How did it go?
Mr. Tarberry, you have talked me into doing many things that I would not have otherwise done. I have helped you subdue bounty hunters, assassination squads, gone nose to nose with environmental terrorists, even been shot at by the FBI, but last night represented the absolute nadir of our association.
We're trying to save a man's life, Logan. Where's your compassion?
Where's my compassion? While you were upstairs sleeping, I babysat 160 pounds of unstable emotoplasm.
Is it that bad?
I had to listen to the complete, unabridged, unexpurgated, exhaustively detailed history of their relationship from beginning to end 3 times. No one should have to do that, Mr. Tarberry, no.
Well, where is he now?
He finally talked himself out about dawn. He fell asleep in the living room.
Logan, you've done a very humane thing. And as a reward, I want you to go into that kitchen and whip yourself up some breakfast. Anything you like. Make me something, too, while you're at it. What took you so long?
Larry was having trouble with some gate crashes. The whole Iraqi general staff showed up at once trying to get an upgrade into purgatory.
Well, what's the verdict?
We only get credit for saving his life if he doesn't off himself in the next 30 days.
30 days! I thought this was going to be a can of corn.
Well, then, let's just hope he gets over it.
He's not getting over this in 30 days, trust me.
Then we have a choice, Barry. We can forget about this, or we can spend the next month listening to the ballad of Connie and Charlie.
Never. But we're not writing it off either. We made an investment here. We're going to see to it that it pays off. Besides, how often do we get a chance to save a life without putting my life on the line?
What's your plan?
Simple. We'll facilitate a reconciliation between the parties.
Play Cupid? You think that's simple?
Well, you know how relationships are, Jack. They never just die. They kind of flop around on the floor, like Jimmy Cagney at the end of White Heat. Now, if we can bring them together for a moment, that should be enough to keep him going for at least another 30 days.
I don't know about this, Barry. She might be a better shot than he is.
Jack, I'm not going to threaten her. I'm just going to convince her to talk to him, that's all. Feeling better?
I don't know if I'll ever feel anything ever again.
I know what you mean, Charlie.
Do you?
Numb, right?
Yes, numb.
You know how I know that, Charlie?
How?
Because I've been there. That's how. As a matter of fact, Charlie, I see a lot of me in you.
You do?
Yes, I do, which is why I've decided to do something that I wouldn't normally do. You know what that is, Charlie?
What?
I've decided to help you.
No one can help me.
You mean not just anyone can help you. But I'm Barry Tarberry. You see, Charlie, every romantic relationship is like an ongoing negotiation. Now, when 2 parties reach an impasse in negotiations, they usually look to bring in an arbitrator. Do you know what kind of arbitrator I like to look for?
What kind?
The kind that's secretly on my side.
I'm not sure I follow.
I am going to bring you and Connie back together again.
You do that for me?
Like I said, Charlie, I see a lot of me in you.
Scrambled eggs and Creco cakes.
Logan, I have to run out for a minute. Why don't you give Charlie my breakfast? Keep an eye on him until I get back.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
appreciate it. Do you mind if I,
No.
Excuse me,
No, I was just going to say, aren't you Barry Tarberry?
Guilty.
That's what I hear. I'm just kidding. I'm Connie Fessenden.
I know.
You do? How?
Is there someplace we can go and talk? So, why not give him another chance?
This is all very nice, Mr. Tarberry, but I still don't understand why you're so concerned about me and Charlie.
Well, it's a little difficult to explain, but suffice it to say that I get a certain satisfaction out of helping people.
That doesn't sound like the man I've read so much about.
You can't believe everything you read.
I read your book.
Well, if you read between the lines, you would know I'm a very compassionate guy.
No, you're not. You're a predator. You see something you want, and you take it.
It's all bluff. Now, Charlie strikes me as a guy who's a kind of understated bravado.
He's a cookie pusher.
You'll never find another man who's more devoted to you.
I'll get a puppy.
Look, Connie, you know, when someone's about to get married, it's only natural for them to be apprehensive and anxiety-ridden, and that anxiety can color the way you feel about someone. And trust me on this, after you go through with it and the anxiety subsides, you look at Charlie and you wonder how you could ever have doubted him.
I want you.
Did you see her?
Yes, I did.
Well, what did she say? Charlie, in negotiations, people don't always say what they mean. They spar with you. They act like they're not interested. It's just a way of sweetening their end of the deal.
She said no.
No, Charlie, she didn't say no.
She didn't?
No, she just hasn't made up her mind yet. It's just her way of making you wait.
You think?
Oh, I know.
Well, I hope she doesn't make me wait too long. My father's arriving tonight, and I'd like to get everything back on track by the time he gets here.
Well, I'll go see her again tonight, and I'll close the deal. Now, why don't I let Logan take you back to your hotel, and I'll let you know what happens, huh?
Okay.
Come on.
Thank you.
You did what?
I didn't do anything. She did.
And what did she do, Barry? Put knockout drops in your Pellegrino water? You woke up and there she was, kissing you.
I can't help it if she finds me attractive.
You know, this is great. When Charlie finds out, he's liable to kill all three of you.
I've got an idea how to make it work for us.
For us?
Yes. Look, she dumped Charlie because he was weak, dependent, and generally unmasculine. And she was attracted to me on the rebound because obviously I am the opposite of all those things.
Okay, for the sake of argument, I'll bite you.
So I act like I'm interested in her. Then I let her see what a cat I am, and she will go running back to good old dependable Charlie.
Why does this sound to me like a man asking for trouble?
Charlie, what's the worst that could happen, Jack? She doesn't go back to Charlie? You and I won't be any worse off.
And how on earth do you ever plan to convince her that you are a heartless, disreputable cad? Not that that should be so difficult.
Hi, come on in.
I'm so glad you could see me.
Well, you said it was a matter of life and death.
In a sense, it is.
Come on in.
So that's what I'm asking you to do.
Mr. Tarberry, I'm shocked.
You won't do it?
Of course I will. I'm just shocked that you would want to do something like this. Trying to direct a young woman's confused affection for you back to its proper place, and in doing so, saving a marriage and quite possibly a young man's life. It's positively poetic.
Well, I have my moments.
I'm at your disposal.
If it happens, it happens. And when it does, there's only one battle plan. Surrender.
I can't believe how lucky I am. I'm sorry about Charlie, but when the right guy comes along, you just gotta grab him.
You're such a minx.
Pasta and your oysters, sir.
I didn't order any oysters.
And I ordered them for you.
Well, isn't this cozy?
Hi, honey.
Don't you give me that high honey routine.
Who is this person?
Connie, Danielle, Connie.
Jump. So you stopped by the tattoo parlor on the way home again.
Barry, don't let her talk about me like that.
Oh, he won't stop me, dearie. He's already trying to figure out how to stay out of the guest room for the next month or so.
What is she talking about?
What I'm talking about is that we live together.
What?
You didn't give her that. There's only one battle plan, surrender. Did you, Blair?
Yes, I did.
I can't believe this. After the way you held me in my bungalow this morning, the way that you gave yourself to me? This is very confusing. I gotta go find Charlie.
Yes, go find him. That worked. That was fantastic.
The way you held her this morning in her bungalow?
Well, actually, she held me.
The way you gave yourself to her?
Oh, she's a nice girl, but she's a little deluded.
Or maybe you were just using me to get rid of her.
No, I would never do something like that. I'm poetic, remember?
This is the lowest thing I have ever heard.
No, honestly, Danielle, I would never do something like that. I don't...
How so? They both hate me now.
Well, do you think she's gonna go back to Charlie?
That's what she said.
Terrific.
You say so.
Oh, come on, Bear. In the great cosmic scheme, a little spat with Danielle St. Clair does not stack up against knocking another life off of our ledges.
That's easy for you to say, Jack, but I'm still alive. I have needs.
What a yuppie thing to say.
Take that back.
Charlie, what are you doing here? I told you to stay at your
She
hotel.
never showed up. When you called, you said that she'd show up.
Well, maybe she went to change her clothes. Well, Charlie, you have got to learn to calm down.
Something went wrong, I know it.
All right. Let me get you a drink. Make you some tea. I'll make you some tea. Hey.
I want you to sit down, relax, drink this, and then I'm going to take you back. And she's going to show up, I promise.
You promise?
I promise. Is anybody on silent call first?
Let me guess. Short, blonde, and built.
No.
Yes.
Is she here?
Oh, Connie, you take...
No, I have something to say first. Oh, you're a louse, Barry Tarberry.
So far, so good.
What I said before is still true. I need a change in my life. How do I think that changes you?
Connie, look, you only know me for 12 hours. I'm a much bigger louse than you think.
Oh, I don't care. Charlie was a nice guy, but sometimes nice just doesn't get it, you know? You're a louse? Okay, louse me up.
Oh.
Start jawing.
Oh, Charlie, this isn't what you think.
It's better that he knows.
No, look, Connie, this got out of hand. I have to explain this. It's all my fault.
It's not your fault, honey.
Look, Connie, listen. You're a very attractive woman, and under other circumstances in some parallel universe, we could see each other, have some laughs, eat some oysters. But the fact is, I'm not interested in you.
If it's that other woman...
No, it's not that. That was just a setup. I was just trying to make you realize that you belong with Charlie.
Kind of makes you miss all those big ugly guys with Uzis, don't it?
You don't mind me saying so, Mr. Tarberry. You were operating on a highly faulty premise.
I do mind, Logan.
Human emotion is quantifiable, but not in the gross economic terms that you're used to.
This is gonna be good.
You see, emotional variation is a function of synaptic flux. Now,
Logan, have you ever been bug-eyed, foaming at the mouth, out of your mind in love with someone?
well, no, I can't say I have.
Well, then all the synaptic flux in the world is never going to make you understand it.
Luddite. Pardon? I don't see any sign of it.
You know, he must have taken the coast road.
All right, we'll double back to the coast road.
Hey, how you doing? Beautiful night for a walk. Don't you think? Hey, man, I like your shoes.
Thank you.
I wasn't complimenting you.
Oh, I get it. This is a mugging.
Bingo. And you must be Sherlock Holmes.
If you want my shoes, you're gonna have to beat me up to get them.
We don't beat people up. We kill them.
Even better.
You just don't get it, man. I want your shoes, or you're gonna be a puddle.
No, you don't get it. I don't care.
Look, I want your shoes and everything else you got. Your watch, your wallet, anything.
You ever been in love?
Huh?
I said, have you ever been in love?
Freaking guy. What are you talking about?
I just want to know, have you ever been in love?
Give me everything you got now.
I ain't gonna do it. So start carving.
Hey, come on, me or you. Either way is fine with me.
Oh, hey, man, this guy's crazy. Let's get out of here.
There you are.
Oh, forget it. You guys are all talk.
Charlie, it's us, Bronco and Freddie.
We have been looking all over for you.
When'd you guys get here?
We came in with your dad last night. He's been trying to call you at the hotel. Where you been?
Just sightseeing.
Well, the good thing is we found you. Your old man wants to see you.
Where is he?
He's got the boat docked in the harbor. He wants us to bring you out.
It's hard to believe little Charlie's finally getting married, huh? The old man's as excited as a little kid. Whoa, you been to a bachelor party or something?
Yeah. It was really wild. Listen, could you guys get me back to the hotel? I need to get some fresh clothes and tell my dad I'll be out there later, all right?
There's clothes in your cabin on the boat.
Charlie said he wanted to see you right away.
And you know what happens when he doesn't get what he wants, huh?
Ooh.
What, do I have to settle everything? Can't you handle this one, Miguel? I'm here for my kid's wedding. All right. You tell Burns and Rourke that I said the North Miami franchise is yours. Now, if they don't like it, then you have my permission to go ahead and explain it to them. Yeah, I'm glad it makes you happy. Yeah, look, I gotta go. Adios, Miguel. Charlie! Ha-ha! How are you?
Fine,
good to see you. Come on aboard. Come on, come on. Let me look at you. How are you?
I'm fine.
How's that daughter-in-law of mine to be, huh?
Well...
What's the matter, Charlie? You didn't have a fight with her just before the wedding.
No, it's just,
Charlie, I don't want you to screw this thing up. Neither one of your brothers came through for me. 7 granddaughters, 2 vasectomies. I need a grandson, Charlie, to carry on the Dillwig name. Do you understand?
Yeah, I understand. There's just one small problem.
There's no sign of him.
Well, no one can say we didn't try, even if the strategy was incredibly lame-brained.
Logan, take this car back to the castle.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna go to Danielle's and I'm trying to salvage something out of this situation. Now, it is not like you to deny a person the opportunity to defend himself.
Isn't it rather presumptuous of you to assume that?
Fair enough, so let's neither one of us presume anything. Give me 15 minutes to explain things, and if you're not convinced, you never have to speak to me again.
This is too good a deal to pass up.
This is humiliating beyond comprehension.
I said I was sorry, didn't I? Charlie, don't you have any self-esteem?
What kind of a man lets his woman be taken by some Wall Street bean counter?
What was I supposed to do, Dad?
You buy back some pride, Charlie. You take back what's yours. But first, we're going to have to restore some family honor here.
How?
By putting Barry Tarberry in the ground.
But why did you feel the need to engage in an elaborate manipulation when a simple, direct approach would have avoided all this trouble?
Elaborate manipulations are my specialty. When they work, they're great. When they don't, you wind up in trouble with the SEC. Or with a plate of pasta primavera on your head.
I may live to regret this, but I believe you.
Does that mean I don't have to walk home? Is that an alligator belt you're wearing?
And Mr. Favazzi. They came all the way from Miami.
These guys are trouble, Barry. Young Einstein here thinks that they're probate attorneys or something.
Look, if you guys are FBI, I've got bad news for you. I'm like this with Abel Vasquez, extradition proof.
We work for a Mr. Marcus Dillwig. Icehouse Dillwig? Oh, you know him. Only what I read about him in the organized crime section of Forbes. What do you want? Mr. Dillwig would like to see you. About what? About his boy, Charlie.
What do you know? Charlie has a pedigree.
Charlie? Charlie is Icehouse Dillwig's son?
His very own baby boy.
Oh, boy, look, fellas, am I glad you're here. I mean, Charlie thought that something happened that really didn't happen, and I'd really appreciate it if you could explain that.
I think you better come with us and explain it yourself.
I don't think that's possible.
What do you think you're doing?
This isn't any of your concern, miss. Freddie, pull a car around.
It's fine, Connie. She can straighten this out. She's staying at the San Pietro Villas.
Charlie, I am glad you're here. This has all been a huge misunderstanding.
The misunderstanding is yours. You didn't understand that Charlie was my son.
Charlie and I are friends. We can settle this between us.
Some friend.
Charlie, it wasn't what you thought.
Don't insult our intelligence.
That's a mean trick.
Bronco, tell Chris to take us a few miles out in the harbor. Excuse me, gentlemen. I think I'll go topside. Take some air.
A few miles out of the harbor sounds like a pretty good place to lose a body.
You know what he's planning to do, don't you?
You ruined my life. Why should I care what happens to yours?
Charlie or his family or Barry Tarberry.
But they had guns.
It's not my responsibility.
Someone's life may be at stake. You're the only person who can clear up the situation. That makes it your responsibility. Listen to me. You came here and you were in a vulnerable state of mind, and some things have thrown you off balance.
Oh, I'm just so confused.
I know. I've been there. But you're going to have to work all that childish stuff out later. Right now, you've got some grown-up business to take care of.
What do you want me to do?
Wow, what is it?
What is it? It's the Blackbird. Fastest boat in the Caribbean. Comes fully equipped with XJ16 thrusters, auto-gyro hover shield, self-correcting hydraulic ailerons. I designed it myself.
Well, shouldn't we get in it?
Oh, yeah, sure, of course.
They're usually docked at the far end of the harbor.
I'm being completely honest, Charlie. Connie isn't even my type.
Oh, so you're saying that she's not good enough for you? Is that it?
Oops, struck a nerve, Barry.
That she's the kind of girl that you could just play around with and then drop like a hot rock?
I'm not saying that at all. I'm trying to make you understand that nothing happened between me and Connie. Nothing. Look, maybe she was just nervous about getting married. You know, people get cold feet. Didn't you get cold feet?
No.
Maybe just a little?
No, not even a little.
Because you love her very much, don't you? And she loves you, Charlie. She just has to find out the hard way, that's all.
Oh, you'd say anything to get out of this, wouldn't you?
Methinks you'd better tack a few degrees starboard, Barry. You're heading for the rocks here.
All right, Charlie, let's get into it.
Yeah.
Let's say what you think happened did happen. It didn't. But let's use our imagination. Who would be responsible?
What are you getting at?
You would be responsible, Charlie, and you know it.
Don't try to turn this around on me, Tarberry.
Connie ran away from you because she was afraid of marrying a man who didn't know his own mind. A man who lets his father tell him everything and lets him solve every little problem for him.
So you guys had a nice little talk about me, didn't you? Some funny little pillow talk at Charlie's expense.
No, Charlie. But I have eyes. And I can see what's going on here. And so can you.
The truth. It's a novel approach.
Well, you know my motto. Honesty is the best. Probably.
Charlie, once the situation is straightened out, then you can go find Connie and put things right with her.
What makes you think I want to put things right with her, Dad?
What are you talking about? You've always been crazy about that girl.
Maybe crazy is the right word. You know, when things fell apart, I wanted to kill myself. I don't know if that's healthy.
Don't talk to me about healthy. Charlie, you show some strength. You're not going to have any more problems.
And by killing Tarberry, whose strength will be showing, Dad. Yours or mine.
My strength is your strength.
It looks like it's getting close. I'm going to go see if I can speed up the cavalry.
Step on it, will you?
Huh?
What? Nothing. I'm insane.
Lucky me. Come on, just a little bit closer, fellas. Unlucky me. Come on.
boat.
That's odd.
It's almost as if he's trying to talk to us.
We have to follow it.
Follow a fish?
It's not a fish, it's a mammal.
Okay, follow a mammal with flippers?
It's hard to explain, but ever since I've known Mr. Tarberry, very strange things have been happening. See, there was a parrot once. He was, I'll explain it later.
Run up and tell Chris to drop the anchor. Hey, Bronco. Yeah. Let's bring our guests out on deck. Mr. Tarberry, it's a shame that you brought on my family. You better prepare for an afternoon swim.
How are you, Jack?
No. You're not doing this.
Ah, boy, Charlie.
Shut up, you. This is insane.
Be quiet, Charlie.
No. I've been quiet for too long. I'm standing here watching this, and I realize that this is insane. You're gonna kill this man for what he did to me, Dad. You just don't kill people like that.
Yes, I do.
Well, not on my behalf, you don't. From now on, I handle my own problems my own way.
Well, yeah, big shot? What's your way?
Put him up.
Oh, Charlie, I'm not gonna fight you. I mean, that's ridiculous. I'm not... Oh! Charlie, I'm a third-degree black belt, and you really... Oh!
Look, this is really pointless. What the hell is that? What?
Charlie, just don't. You've got this. Charlie, please. Charlie, listen, you don't understand. Nothing happened. Don't... Connie, please tell him.
Stop it! Nothing happened.
Nothing happened?
Nothing.
Then why, Connie?
I don't know. I'm sorry. Oh, look at what he did to you.
What I did to him?
Quit while you're ahead.
You were fighting for me?
Yeah. No. I was fighting for me.
Charlie, will you forgive me?
I don't know, Connie. Things have changed between us. I'm gonna have to take a long, hard look at our relationship.
Tarberry, you know I was never gonna grease you.
Yeah, sure.
Come on, it was a little out of my head. I thought you were messing with my family. No hard feelings?
Okay, but the next time you and I get to go a few rounds,
You know, the kid's got a good short right, hasn't he?
Yes, he does.
I taught him.
Pop, come on, Pop. We'll take us some pictures. Come on.
Excuse me.
Do we still have to wait 30 days?
Aye. But somehow methinks we're out of the woods on this one.
Coming up next, meet a mafia prince whose best scam suckered the U.S. government. Tom Brokaw has the story on Expose. Then a woman was raped, and now she faces the man who committed the crime against her. Justice for Victims on Real Life with Jane Pauley, tonight only on NBC.